Dobre rano, good morning. Nice to see you again. And also warm welcome to everyone who is our viewer of this video. Yeah, my name is Łukasz Maśko, and I am really happy and proud to be Eugen guest during our little interview today.
Hello, everybody. My name is Eugen. There is Łukasz Maśko. He is working at Aliaxis Poland, and we talking about this company, about products of Aliaxis Poland. And at the beginning, I would like to thank you for your time for this our discussion. And first, please introduce Aliaxis Poland. Tell us about the story, about production facilities, what products do you produce, maybe some interesting details of history company of how many laborers works in your company, and some interesting details.
Yes, so thank you very much, Eugen, for the introduction. Yes, I'm a proud member of Aliaxis Poland, and to be honest, I'm one of actually 180 workers of our factory, which is located in southern West Poland, near the city of Wrocław. It is Oleśnica, actually. What is the history? The history of Aliaxis should be treated, I think, locally, because Aliaxis is an international company who has more than 60,000 workers worldwide. It's present in more than, I think, 40 countries regarding manufacturing and more than 100 countries regarding product presence. However, if we are talking about our geographical area, so this is Eastern Europe, we have a pleasure to be an international hub for this particular area. So from Oleśnica in Poland, we are serving the building articles for the Eastern Europe region. So this means that we are the heart of the distribution, engineering, and also manufacturing for countries beginning in Estonia and finishing in Greece in the south. The history of our local plant has got nearly actually, this is more than 30 years now. The company were established in 1989. And it was at first a family company specialized in PVC manufacturing of pipes and fittings. But during the market evolution and also the manufacturing evolution, we have become a part of Aliaxis. And now we are mainly focused on the products which are strictly connected with internal systems for sanitary. So this means that we are manufacturing in Oleśnica in our plant 3 systems. These are 2 systems for the soil and waste distribution. One is more premium, which you can see behind me on this wall. This is system dBlue, and the second one is a budget option, more or less called, but also with very good quality, with very good properties, technical values. And this is system AmaxPro, a little bit of gray one. The third system is a system from polyethylene, which is siphonic roof drainage Akasison. And these 3 systems are our point of interest in manufacturing, designing also, and any updates needed to make this system better.
Okay, so the next question about one of the system is AmaxPro, it's internal server system. And when I checked your catalog and technical manual, I saw that one of layer of your pipes has 3 layers. The middle layer is from PPMD. What is advantages of this material? It's different from standard PP.
Okay, let's go through the general construction of the pipes. As you mentioned, these are 3-layer construction. Yeah, the first benefit of this construction is the fact that we can more or less improve some layers to the needed properties which are demanded by the market. So external layer makes our pipe more resistant to the mechanical damage, allows us fixation in lower temperatures. The internal layer is responsible for the transmitting very hot fluids. It can be up to 95 degrees Celsius. And of course allows us, I may show you even if you want, because I have got a little pipe with myself. I don't know how it will be visible, but I think when I put it in the camera, you can see the gray one, the white one, and the light gray external. This means that actually each of these three layers has got exactly given role. If we are talking about middle layer, as you mentioned, this is from the modified polypropylene. So this is PPMD. This particular material mix is responsible for improving values regarding acoustic properties, regarding also stiffness of the pipe. So this pipe, comparing them to the very basic cheap solutions available in the DIY stores, has got better resistance for the mechanical, better stiffness, better durability, and of course better properties regarding acoustics, because I don't know if you had really read that also this solution, even despite the fact that this is a little bit called budget, has got possibility to be treated as a soundproof in some countries, depending on the local regulations. So the advantage of the polypropylene with some additions allows us to prepare the product with high quality and still allows us also to be more eco-friendly, as the middle layer also allows us to give some additional materials from the recycled.
Okay. So your products are recycles, yeah?
In some parts, yes, of course. Yeah.
I have read in your technical manual that your external layer of pipe has a big stress parameters in compare, for example, of some competitors. Did you make some compare with other, for example, Polish manufacturer of pipes?
Yes, of course.
Because for example, I can imagine, I can show you and tell about Ukrainian market. We have different segments of sewage system and manufacturer, and Polish producer. It's very big part of this market, but for usual customer, he saw gray pipe, and it's no different between different Polish producers. So what is the special maybe benefits of advantages of your product in comparison of other Polish manufacturers?
Well, at first, as we are a member of the very large company, which is quite worldwide, we also have to adapt our standard of quality, of course, and products to the standards which will be acceptable all over the world. So we are not completing only the demands of one or two markets, but we have to be perfect on every market we are available in. Yes, so the same product is shipped to the Australia, the same product may be shipped to New Zealand, but as well to the Asia, to Ukraine, to France, Spain, and this is still the same system. Cheaper producers are usually allowed to sell their products only on one or two markets where the quality is acceptable. In our case, quality means that this product must be perfect. And when you compare in hand, holding in left hand our solution, AMX Pro, in second hand, you will have a cheaper option. The visibility of benefits will be very nicely visible, because there will be no colorant differences. The quality of walls in these pipes will be very good, very smooth. So the transmission of fluids is much more better. The resistance is at least SN2 class. So this means that you can fix these pipes to the building structure without any problems. And on demand, if you want them in the stiffness class SN4, this is optional for this system, but you can also put them in the ground, in the flooring, and nothing will bad happen to these pipes and fittings. So This is not a typical cheap pipe, but this is maybe 5–10% more. But it is worth to remember that you are buying this system once, and this will be in your home for 40–50 years at least. So it should be good, because it is good to remember that in some how to say, researches, there is a proof that potential issues connected with the soil and waste system failure, who is more or less about 2–3% of total building value, may occur the potential problems, which will be around 25% of building value. So the issue is that sometimes it is better to spend few percent more ones that have potential issues in the past. The quality of our products is 100% constantly checked. So we've got the quality control, starting in the silos for the material and ending with some stress testing every day, 24/7 in our factory. So this means that every pipes and fittings are tested before they arrive in the customer. So no matter where the customer is located, the customer receives exactly the same quality of products. So we want to be fair to our customers, no matter where they are from.
And as I understand, do you have a lot of certification from different countries, right?
Yes, this is needed as we are offering this product worldwide. So even in some kind of fittings, you will see the little markers on pipes as well, which means that these products may be sold in Germany, in Scandinavia, in Poland, in Balkan countries. So this is nothing to be hidden here. So every marker of the quality and the standards which this system is completing is mentioned on the elements of this system. So actually, the quality is confirmed every year by several audits. And the auditors from many countries are checking if these pipes, these fittings of AmaxPro system are completing the local needs of exact location.
A sealing ring, it's also important part. Is it some special of rings, maybe some material? Because I saw that in your technical manual that AmaxPro system can be installed during -10 degrees.
The issue with the fixing in quite low temperatures is possible due to the material properties of the polypropylene used to the manufacturing, but also the case that the seal is very good quality. So this is the seal with the increased durability, which can be adapted in also low temperatures. On special demand of our customers, we may offer for you also the sealing ring, which will be oil-proof. So this means that you can also, on special request, receive the solution which will be available for locations like commercial kitchens, restaurants, and so on, and make even cheaper option accessible without the need of spending much more money to the very professional services and very professional materials. So the sealing ring is in our case replaceable, which makes this particular part of the system accessible to most of the locations where the soil and waste system are usually installed.
Another question about the sizes of your system. As I remember, do you have 19mm size and 75mm size, right?
Yes, we are starting with, in case of AmaxPro, we are starting with 32. The 32s are white pipes, white fittings. However, over this diameter, starting from 40, ending at 160 millimeters, yes, we are offering the fully professional range of pipes and fittings in most of the angles and most of the diameters which are needed. So even some diameters like 90 millimeters, 125 are available on special request. Why? Because we have to also adapt our offer worldwide, and there are some markets when diameter 90 is a high runner, for instance, and where the diameter 125 is also a quite oftenly used option, because, for instance, they are maybe not so much widespread. Our usual diameters like 110 or 100 on the downpipes. Yes, so more or less we are available in most of the diameters, even if they are quite unexpected in this branch.
Next question about dBlue system. As we know, this kind of system has the main advantages of noiseless resistance. And what about directly dBlue? What is the noiseless parameters in comparing other competitors, maybe Rehau, on Wavin, or on so on?
Regarding the dBlue system, and this is the system which is treated as a really serious opponent for the Rehau, for the Valsir. Most of the producers which are using the polypropylene as a main material also, the maximum noise which is coming from the dBlue system is 16 decibels by the maximum typical flow in the downpipe. But what is very unusual and very unique for the dBlue system, that we have got some advantages which are reducing not only the structural noise. So this is the noise which you can hear when you are at your bed and you're hearing your neighbor from the top using the toilet, but also for the airborne noise. So this is the noise which you hear when you are physically in the bathroom, in the toilet, and so on. So this is something unique for the dBlue system. And also another advantage which makes us much more better than our opponents is that we've got our own bracketing system, which allows us to get perfect results by the smaller flows. So it means that by the smaller flows, like 1 liter per second, half liter per second, so this is the single flush of the toilet, this is the using of the sink and so on, this level goes below 10 decibels. So this is really low. And which is very good, especially for the installers, for the developers, is the fact that our brackets, which you can see in the back, are very space effective and very friendly to installer. They are very easy to assembly, very easy to fix, and they are space saving option. So with the dBlue, you can attach the downpipe to your wall in the shaft, and you need only 3.5 centimeters. So this is barely nothing, to be honest. So you can make really compact shafts, which means that developers or individual customers have more space for themselves, because we are not wasting the space also for them. And of course, dBlue has got some unique solutions like ventilation fitting, which is located here, this huge one, which allows us to assembly polypropylene-based system in the high-rise buildings. So there are some unique elements which makes this system even more usable, and more values are hidden in this system that it is only the decibel value. So if you would like to get some more information, we are also happy to give you them. And we warmly invite you to talk about this system as well.
Okay. Next question about more marketing question about comparing, for example, standard AMX Pro system and dBlue. What is differences? I want to ask about dBlue system increased sales year by year or not?
Yes, because the demand for the soil and waste, which are sandproof, is rising, because everyone wants to live in better quality. Everyone wants to make the life better and build your lives even better, as your channel says in the title. So yes, this is the constant improvement, I would say. So When we were starting with the manufacturing of dBlue, it was 15 years ago. We were starting from the point where now there is an AMAxPro system. So you can see that the improvement is still, but the improvement takes place because we want to make, to share with our customers our best knowledge, our best quality, and this is still visible. So actually, in most of the countries, when we are serving the system, the acoustic is a need. The only open question is, what level of acoustic system you expect? Is the AmaxPro enough? Or maybe you need something more, maybe you need dBlue. So this is the question which is worth to analyze, and this is the question which should be sooner or later answered.
And maybe the last question about plans and development of your company. Maybe you have some new products which you plan to represent in this year of 2024.
Yeah. Every year we are trying to serve something new to our customers. This year, 2024, will be dedicated to some new models of our new roof outlets for siphonic system Akasison. But regarding the soil and waste systems, we are working over new upgrades for the dBlue system to make it even better. This is our second point of interest for this year. But also as a third point, I would mention the system which is called Zypho. Zypho is a heat recovery system from the showers, from the baths, which makes you allowed to reduce the energy spent on heated water. So this is the recovery of the hot water from your bath, from your shower, and return it to the tap. Yeah. So this is something which we are going to introduce in Poland this year, and let's see. Maybe this is also a good point to introduce to the other countries of our region. Yeah. Let's just see.
Yeah, I saw this news, and Aliaxis bought this Portugal company in 2023. Okay, thank you, Łukasz, for your answer, for your presentation of Aliaxis Poland, and I want to wish you this year to grow of your company, and good luck in this year. Thank you.
Thank you very much also for the possibility of being here with you. Thank you very much for your time, despite the situation you are already facing in the country. I keep fingers crossed for all of you guys in the Ukraine to have a good year, peaceful year, hopefully, as soon as possible, and to have the possibility to spread the wings again and make your life better, make your life safer, and build your life again. So thank you very much. All the best for the 2024. And if you want to achieve any additional information, we are always happy in Aliaxis to answer the questions and help you anytime in any way. So thank you.